There's a strange comfort in postponing your life, in saying, tomorrow I'll begin. Tomorrow feels spacious, gentle, forgiving. It doesn't judge your hesitation. It doesn't expose your fear. It gives you one more day to be almost ready. But tomorrow is the oldest illusion we cling to, and the most expensive. Because while tomorrow waits endlessly, life does not. Life moves. Like a river, soft enough to soothe you, strong enough to pull everything you love downstream if you don't to step in now. And the Stoics knew this. They whispered it like a secret. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Not to frighten you, but to wake you, to soften the grip of delay. To remind you that the present moment is not a warm-up. It is the life you keep promising yourself. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a beginning. Perfection is a kind lie. It tells you that the right time is coming as soon as your heart feels steady, as soon as your schedule clears, as soon as your courage arrives in the mail. But beginnings are not born from clarity. They're born from willingness. The quiet decision to take one honest step, even while your hands are shaking. The Stoic path isn't dramatic. It's not a lightning strike. It's a candle lit in a dark room. Small, steady, enough. You've already survived the moments you swore you weren't ready for. Think back to the heartbreak you thought would break you, to the change you resisted until life forced your hand, to the day you carried yourself through grief with no one watching. You learned then that readiness isn't a prerequisite for living. You arrive, trembling, and life meets you anyway, often with more mercy than you expect. So why wait now? Why assume you need to be stronger when strength is something that grows because you started, not before? Procrastination is often a quiet form of fear, not laziness, not indifference. Just fear wearing a soft disguise. Fear of failing, fear of succeeding, fear of being seen trying. But the Stoics remind us, you don't control how the world receives you. You only control your effort, your breath, your courage to begin. And there is peace in that. Deep, stabilizing peace. Because it frees you from the burden of outcomes and returns you to the simplicity of action. Life is not waiting to start. It's happening now quietly, relentlessly. Look around. The days are stacking. Your story is already being written whether you pick up the pen or not. There's a life calling to you, not loudly, not with fireworks, but with a soft pull in the chest. That pull is direction, not urgency, not pressure, just direction. And when you ignore it, your heart feels heavier, not because you're failing, but because you're living out of alignment with the person you're meant to be. Starting small is still starting. Maybe today is not the day you transform your entire life. Maybe it's the day you drink more water, or take a 10-minute walk, or write one honest sentence, or clean one corner of a neglected room. Inner work doesn't need to roar. It can whisper, it can move slow, it can be almost invisible from the outside, but your soul feels it. Your future feels it. Life itself feels it. Momentum begins in these barely noticeable shifts, the ones that seem too small to matter until they're the reason everything changes. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, but this moment is, and this moment is enough. It doesn't ask for more than your presence. It doesn't demand perfection, bravery, or certainty. Just presence. Just one breath that says, I'm here. Just one act that says, I'm willing. You don't have to rush. You don't have to force. You don't have to make your life look extraordinary. You only have to start patiently, quietly, humbly. Because when you begin, even in the smallest way, life begins to respond. Doors soften, paths widen. Your heart becomes a place you can finally trust again. Start now. Not because you're behind, not because time is running out, not because the world demands it, but because your soul is tired of waiting for the life you're meant to live. Start now, softly, without rush. without drama. Just begin. Life won't wait, but it will walk with you. The moment you choose to move,